Assalamu alaikum friends, my name is Muhammad Yunus and I am Odoo technical developer. In the previous video we have added and talked about the SQL constraints. If you don't know about the SQL constraints, just watch that video and then go and check out this video after that. Then it will be easy for you to understand this because it is dependent on that video. So in the last video we have also discussed at the end that due to the constraint that we have added, we have an issue. For example, if you duplicate this record, we will got an error message that course name should be unique. So this is the error that is arise due to the uniqueness constraint that we have added, and the duplicate function will not work anymore. So we need to resolve this issue as in Odoo you can see. For example, if you go to sales module and then go to the products, and let me open this product. Let me just click on the copy duplicate button to duplicate this record, and we can see that a copy string has been added with the original name of the product. So we want to add same functionality in order to make the course name unique. So let me just go here, and whenever I click on the duplicate button, it should add at the start of the course name copy of and then the original name of the course. So what we will do, we can do this using a copy method. Copy is an ORM method. So we will have to re-implement the copy method in order to add a string before the name of the copy whenever creating the new record. So let me just go here and uncomment this method that we have added. This is the name of the copy method, and it takes a parameter default. It will by default as none, but you can pass it as a dictionary whenever you copy a record. So first of all, we will have to get this default dictionary, and then we will have to check. We are going to check if there is any record which does exist with the name copy of. For example, this record, if we see this one, if I duplicate this one, it will be copied off Odoo 13 technical course. If there is any record that has already this name, then it should return the number of records that exist with the same name. So here we have added a condition that if copied count, if there is any record exist, then go to the else part. If there is if you are going if you are copying it for the first time, then just add this copy of string before the name of the course. But if there is any number of courses, any number of records with the same name exist, then just add a copy of before the string and then add the number of record just to make it unique. For example, if you don't add this thing, and let me just copy it for the time being to show you what the issue we can face. For example, I will just add copy of string before the name of the course. So let me just restart the servers. It will work fine for the first time, but it will not work when I duplicate the record for the second time. So let me just go here. So it has added copy of before the name of the course and save it. So let me just go again here and open this one and then copy this again. So if whenever I copy it again, I got an error message. The course name should be unique. What it does, it will add copy of before the name of this string, and the name with the course with the same name already exists. So in order to resolve this issue, we will implement this logic. We will check if there is any course that exists with this name. If it does exist, just add the number of just add that count here at the end of the name. So let me just again restart the service and then go here, and then let me just copy it here. Let me click on the duplicate button and we can see copy of, and it has added at the end the count. This is the copy count. So you can see some of the things like search count. This is an ORM method which we will discuss later also, but let me just give a brief overview of this. Search count just return the number of records that meet this criteria. We can pass just a domain, search domain, and the search count method will return an integer. If you don't know about the format method, it is a Python built-in method which is used for string formatting. So we have used it here to format the name of the course. Uh, uh, these curly braces are used as a placeholder, and also this one. And one thing which is very important is the super. Whenever you whenever you override a ORM method, ORM methods, for example, copy, create, write, uh, unlink, these all are the ORM methods. So whenever you override an ORM method, you must need to use the super. Otherwise, this will not work, because it should what super does, whenever we override a method, it will first call the method that we have written, or custom module. It will execute that code, and then the super will call the actual method at the backend. So you must need to use this super call while overriding the ORM methods. So thank you, friends, for watching this video. Please click the like button to like this video, and also subscribe our channel. And if you like, please share this video with your friends. Thank you.